Alright, what's going on, people? Thank you once again for tuning in. This video is not going to be an update about the block, me tearing out the head. This is a video that I should have made first. That way you guys can understand why. So this is going to be a rundown of why I'm deciding to actually do this instead of doing a Kswap instead of building my F20C that I already have. So as you guys may know, or some of you may not know, the F20 is a good motor. It's a very good motor. It can rev up to 9,000 RPMs. The F22, they can rev up to 8,500. And this is the motor that came with the vehicle. So, why am I getting out of the F game to go to the K game? For one, the F20, the F20 only came in the S2000s. They're not like the K series, which came in a variety of vehicles, which range from Honda and Acura. So the F20 is native to this model. Like, it came nowhere else. So to get a motor will be roughly in the $2,000 to $3,000 range. Now, since they didn't make that many, it's all about supply and demand. So if you want to find a low mileage AP1, AP2 motor, you can be looking anywhere in between $3,000 to $4,000. But for a K, you can find a K motor, a K24. You can find these for roughly around $800-ish to like $1,200. That's a lot. That's a lot cheaper than the F20. And what Honda did with the F20 for the cylinder walls, they're aligned with a special coating called FRM. So it's a special coating that allows to keep that keeps the temperature down in the cylinder. So with the FRM coating, you can only put certain pistons in the stock bore or in the stock cylinder wall. So if I wanted to do aftermarket pistons, I would have to do a sleeve in the F20. A sleeve is already costly. It's already another $1,000, depending on where you go. I get quoted $1,000, so I'm just going with $1,000. So in order to sleeve this block, I would need to get the sleeves, get it sleeved out, and also get the piston that I want. I'm going to do that with this motor, but we're going to get back into the reason of why I'm doing that to this. But so for the F20, it's not cost effective, because if this blows, I'll have to source a motor for another $3,000 to $4,000. And I don't really want to, because the power level that I'm going with, there may be a possibility that may happen. But for the K series, so my plans are to build this for 1,000 horsepower. Yes, 1,000.
What?
Am I ever going to push 1,000? Possibly not. Maybe max be 800 or so. Because the car is already like 1,000 horsepower. I doubt it hooks on street tires. If I had drag radials, yes, it will hook. But with 1,000 horsepower, things are going to break. I'm going with a CD09 trans, so that'll be stable enough for 1,000 horsepower. And then I'm going with a Ford 8.8 rear end. That, once you do all the internals in the diff, that can also hold up that much power. So with the K, it's just cheaper because you can get a whole K series block for roughly $1,000. That's a lot better than $2,000 to $3,000 more. And then all the parts that for the conversion from a front wheel drive to a rear wheel drive, I can just swap that over. So the only real thing I'll be paying for again is the motor, sleeves, pistons, and everything else will just be able to swap right over. So the K20 is just not only does it have better aftermarket support, more aftermarket support than the F series, it has more just because it's a K24, it has more torque. So that's one thing, that's a plus. That's if you get stay in stock and stay in A. It has more torque than the F20 can provide. But since I'm going to be sleeving this, that really doesn't matter. But that's also a good option. Another good reason. Because my original plans were to stroke this. I was going to send it to Inline Pro and get it stroked and everything like that. But in the midst of me doing that, so I've heard that when you stroke an F series, like they don't last that long. So why would I do an alt motor setup stroked and then still plan on turbocharging it, and it might not last that long when I can get a whole K24 that was designed as a 2.4 liter. Just sleeve that and then run my turbo off that. That sounds like a better option. I know you see guys out there that's running S2000s that's having big boosts, lots of power off the F20 series, but they don't. I mean, if you do a 1,000 horsepower build, it's not really gonna last that long because it's a lot of pressure, a lot of wear and tear, like excessive wear and tear that you're putting on the motor, and anything at that power level is gonna go. But this will be a conservative build, meaning I'm not going to go shoot 4,000 horsepower right off the back. Of course, the lock is going to be built for 1,000 horsepower, that way I don't have to go back into it and change anything out. But so once it's built for that, I'm only going to start. I'm going to start off in levels. First level about 450, 500, boom. Next, like 650, and then final 800. 1,000 horsepower. It's going to be built for that. I'm not going to be pushing that. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I might have like a little button to put that extra little 3 to 4 pounds on and gap tie somebody. You know? May do that, but that's not. It's just gonna be built for precaution. But yeah, the K24 is just a better platform. It has more aftermarket support. I can throw any piston in it at any time, but since I'm gonna sleeve it, that really doesn't matter either way. So yeah, I know I told y'all I wasn't gonna let my numbers out, but I mean it's good practice, because not everybody's gonna be doing a build like this. Well, there are people that's doing a build like this. I know several of them, but I mean I don't know, what can I say? This is my new project, so it's just gonna be one of those things that I tear into, because I'm already familiar with the F20. I kind of drove it to its limits, because the motor right now, as it sits, has 216, knocking on 217,000 miles, and it's AP1, and she's been good to me, I stay up with my maintenance, got AP2 retainers in here. When I changed out AP1, all of them cracked, all of them. So change those out, and she's been good to me ever since, And then, so I don't know. So once I take this out, I might build that one. That way I can just swap both in and out. I might do that, or I might not. I might just go ahead and sell it. But I don't know. The F20, that 9,000, it just rings. If you have never driven an S2000 AP1, you won't get what I'm saying. But if you have, once you hit that, after that 6,000 RPM, you can just keep on climbing and scream from this F20. It's just something that's so real. It's just surreal. This is just an amazing feeling. But yeah, so we're gonna be changing out the motor, trans, and the diff, and also the axles. So I will be using flex fuel E85 and pump gas. So my E85 might be my 800, so I might only be pushing the 800 when I do straight E85. But when I do pump, it'll be like up to 600, and that'll be it. But yeah. Other than that, that's just gonna be the build. I'm sorry to make this video first, explaining to you why I decided to do a K. Because if I'd have bought an F20 because I don't want to because this is my daily driving. Because if I want to keep driving this, I would have to buy another F20 and then go at it like that. Because this build is this is gonna take me a while to do. Because yeah, I'm like a normal person. I have a job. I need money. This needs money. So I just don't have $15,000 just laying around to just shove into this. And yeah, it's gonna cost about 15 grand to finish completely all of this, and that's not even including paint. So at the end of the day, I might be out of $20,000 once this is all said and done. But it's just not gonna be $20,000 at one point. This is just gonna be over time. over time. So we should have. So I ordered my pistons, rods, upgraded wristbands, and brush washers. I think that's all I ordered. Got all that from Inline Pro. I got me a little spreadsheet of everything that I need to buy just to go ahead and rebuild my motor. So we should be sending this off to the machine shop in the next couple months. I still haven't found out which machine shop that I'm going to go with. So while I'm in the process of doing that, I started gathering all the parts. I'm gonna go with a different valve cover, just so I can already have the AN fittings for when I do my catch can. So I'm gonna have that all set up, and yeah, basically everything else, cooling, everything like that. I already have an oil cooler, got a large radiator. I might be doing a V-mount setup. I don't know just yet, but they may be in the works. But other than that, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty pricey, nicely done build. I'm not gonna cut any costs, because the thing is, I don't want to have to go back in here once it's in. Like once it's in here, that's it. I don't want to take it back out to do anything. Like bottom in, boom, everything, baffle, all that's gonna be in, because I do not feel like taking this out to go back in there to do anything else. So other than that, people, go ahead, give me a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see y'all next week once I actually take off the head. I'm gonna take off the head, and we're gonna start disassembling everything. Cause like I said, the pistons and everything should be here. I just got to order the sleeves, the bearings, and yeah, that'll be it. And then we can just go ahead and send this off to the machine shop, get it done, and boom, should just be sitting right here looking beautiful. All right. But until next week, I'll catch y'all then. Peace.